I gotta ask, you're in charge of creative now. How is the product going to be different underneath you as opposed to when Vince McMahon had the book?
You gotta watch the show.
Come on, that's not an answer.
That is an answer.
That's not a good
If
one.
you asked a question and I answered you, that's an answer.
That's not the answer
right?
I wanted.
Yeah. No, I know it isn't, but that's how it works. Gotta watch the show. Look, this is the longest running stuff on TV. We say it all the time, right? Raw, SmackDown, SummerSlam, just everything that we're doing, right? They're a massive pair of shoes to fill that I'm trying in some way to step into, but I do not dream for 1 second that I can fill those shoes. By myself, it's going to take, period, but by myself, it's going to take a lot of us. It's going to take a team. It's going to take everybody here to fill those shoes and continue this on, but we will. We will. The intent is to continue the legacy of what has been going on, what made me fall in love with this business that he created, and to take it to new levels, to take it beyond where it is now. The only way we're going to do that is with a team. That's with Steph, that's with Nick Khan, that's with myself, that's with Kevin Dunn, that's with everybody that is here, that is with all this talent. We have the greatest, hardest working talent in the world. I have no doubt in my mind with this team that we can do it. Not an inkling of doubt. It's just a lot of hard work, and we're all going to grind, and we're all going to make it do, because we have the greatest fans in the world, and we're going to make sure that they get everything they want out of this product and then some.
How much of a challenge is it for your first week in the job to have this massive tryout today and then SummerSlam tomorrow?
Yeah, no, that's a challenge. Yeah, believe me. You know, I've spent half my time on the ground and half my time in the air in the last few days. You know, we finished TV. You know, was home for a little bit, flew out here. My kid's birthday's in the middle. You know, flew out here, came to day one of tryouts. When it was over, flew home, had meetings late into the night with our partners. Had a board meeting in the morning, flew back here yesterday afternoon, finished the last half of the tryout, was working on the shows all night long, you know, and I'm not complaining about it. I love it. And everybody here is working just as hard as I am. You know, like I said, it's going to take all of us to fill a big pair of shoes, but we're hell-bent on doing it.
Hey, last one, guys.
We saw Paul Heyman go quite viral the other day.
When doesn't Paul Heyman go viral?
That's fair point. Big history with creative and developmental experience with him. Is he someone that you'll be incorporating going forward?
I want ideas from everybody. I want thoughts from everybody. To me, this is inclusive. And when I say, you know, that goes for the talent. When I say it's going to take all of us, it's going to take all of us. And I want that. I want, like, look, Paul's one of the best promos in the history of this business. So who better? When I asked him to be a part of this, he was thrilled, right? We both joke about the fountain of youth at these things. Paul always does this, rub it all over me. It's the fountain of youth, right? Who better to come here and talk about that skill? Paul has the gift of gab, always has, and you know, who better to come here and motivate these kids? And when I talk about that, you know, the 50-plus athletes that are all amazing athletes, why they were selected to be here, from the best of the best collegiately. That's a massive pool. We whittled this down from hundreds to the 50 that you saw here. The difficult part for them is picking up a microphone and standing in front of all these people and trying to do what we do. The difference from day one to what they are here today, what you just saw here today, is amazing. It really, truly is, and it's a testament to what we can do in this system and what it can do. You look at NXT now, and the crew that is performing there, some of those people have like 10 matches under their belt, and it's been, you know, literally single-digit months since the first time they ever stepped through those ropes. That's amazing. It's incredible. It's a crazy level of success that I'm incredibly proud of. This team, you know, Matt Bloom, the whole crew here, the talent development team, James Kimball, across, you know, Sean Hayes with strength and conditioning, just all of it. What they do here is amazing, and then Sean and team getting it to NXT and taking that to the next level is amazing. And then even that stepping in as I had to step out and just never missing a beat and running with it is incredible, and I'm so proud of all of it and all of them. So talk about Heyman, I want everybody, anybody that wants to be involved. When I look at people who've been through this process and what it takes to get here, I look at Big E and I look at Bianca. Right, Bianca and I were talking about it backstage. She was remembering her first time stepping through those ropes to try this same process for us. Who better than those people to see what that that moment and that falling in love with this business can do for them and where it can lead them in their life, who better to help guide this next gen? Who better to look for that future? Who better to stand in this group and say, look, I can tell you from my point of view, that's something special, right? I want all that involvement, and I want to be as open and collaborative as everybody as I can be, because it's the way we're going to make this great.
Paul, can I ask you just two quick questions? I know you have to run. First off, how are you feeling, health-wise?
I appreciate you asking. I feel great. You know, glitch in the road. Luckily for me, it was caught, right? And it took a little bit to get over it, to get past it, but I'm past it. I'm over it. I got a clean bill of health. I'm 100%. I'm very aware of all of it. I'm very aware of really what's important in your life and your family and everything else. But I love this business, and you know, for me, I approach it a little bit differently now. I realize there's actually this thing called sleep that every now and then you can get, and it's really helpful. Good advice for all of you, right? Like, don't be afraid of sleeping. But you know, I'm back, I'm 100%, I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to tear through this and try to put on a big pair of shoes. But like I said, can't really fill, but we're all gonna do our best, and we're gonna make this thing just go to places it's never been before.
So considering everything that you've been through, do you have a new sense of appreciation for the business? Like, you could have never imagined being in this spot. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you thought you would never be back, right, at some point. So do you just view everything differently? Do you feel that? Do you sense that?
I have a new appreciation for life. It's precious, doesn't last long. Embrace it. Get everything you can out of it, because it doesn't last long. And for everybody, it can be over in a second, right? So, you know, embrace your family, embrace your friends, tell them you love them, be upfront with it, and you know, the things that you love to do in life, embrace that. Work hard, because it doesn't last long. You know, my career, people ask me about my career, am I sad that I'm done wrestling? No. I gave it everything I had. I rode it till the wheels fell off. That's what you're supposed to do. And luckily for me, they told me, hey, you shouldn't do this anymore. Sweet, I'm done. I was wrapping it up anyways. To me, there didn't need to be the perfect out. It needed to be, I rode it till the wheels fell off. I gave it everything I had, and here I am. Come out the other side. I have a passion for this business that has been the same since the first day I ever saw it. And you know, I can promise everybody out there, I'm gonna do everything I have in my power to make this better than they've ever seen before.
Oh, great
Thank you.
way to end. Thank you guys so much.